It has been one of the worst days if you're a goat. Yes, it's been dreadfully rainy today. Notice the raincoat. Notice the puddle. There's been rain all day. And the goats have been devastated. We've had to keep them put up, but now the rain has lifted and they're going to be free. You'll be nice to Dottie. Honey, do not. Dottie is bred, y'all. Y'all cannot be hitting on Dottie. Just stop it.
That's a mean, man.
Honey is. She's something. Dottie, are you okay, girl? I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, they need to go out and eat. Oh, Mia and Mona, come on. Y'all come on with us. Let's go. Let's go enjoy being out. Oh, my little Dottie. I'm sorry that Honey was headbutting you. That scares me so much whenever they get headbutting their sides like that. I mean, I don't know why for sure that Penny lost one of her babies, but, you know, at birth, one of them was DOA. And, yeah, I suspect that it happened because she got headbutt in her side. I don't know for sure, but I just don't know. It seemed like there wasn't that much amniotic fluid in that sack that one was in either, which can make it hard for them to handle stress, like being headbutt. Oh my gosh. Shiloh! Shiloh, you know you're supposed to be a white dog. You look like Clifford. It's not really picking it up on camera, but she has like red all in her fur. Oh my goodness, Shiloh. You're over here right by the goats. You're such a good girl. You are. You've been making sure they're all safe and good. Shiloh has a lot of storm anxiety. It's honestly, it has to do with loud sounds in general. She doesn't like fireworks, and she does not like thunderstorms. But she handled this one pretty well.
She did. I was surprised. She was around the house this morning.
Yeah, she didn't go running off anywhere.
Yeah.
But, Brett, even though Shiloh was here, Brett had his own, interesting events this morning.
So during the monsoon this morning, none of the goats wanted to leave their house, and I can't blame them. But, the milking must be done. So, me and them had to go in there and drag them all the way to the milk parlor so I can milk them in the pouring rain. They were miserable. I was miserable, but we all got the job done. That's what matters. And then I poured a ton of feed in all their feeders, and they just wouldn't come out of their house. So I was eventually able to coax them out of there, but they cannot stand getting wet for some reason. The babies are fine with it. They haven't developed the sense yet.
Yeah, as ridiculous as it sounds, if you have goats, you know, goats hate moving water. Like, okay, they're obviously going to drink out of a water bucket. They're not scared of that. But moving water, like from the sky or a creek, they're going to jump over that. Even a puddle on the ground, they're going to jump over that too. So it's not always moving water. It can be still, and they still don't want to touch it. But, man, the second that the rain stops, even though the ground's wet, they're out of there. They're getting their graze on now. Whenever the goats come out here, I just can't get over how Shiloh looks, by the way. But whenever the goats are let out to graze, it's like they just gorge themselves. And then, once they're full, they just lay down and ruminate. Oh, we have so many limbs down from that ice storm a few weeks ago that we still need to pick up. But there's so many of them. I mean, that burn pile is going to be crazy once we get ready for it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, me either.
Drag them all.
Oh, gosh. That would be a good fire, though. But you can see, like, they love pine. Oh, sugar. They'll go and pick off all those needles. And I've always heard that pine is a natural dewormer. And, I mean, our goats knock on fallen branches. They stay really healthy. And so, well, maybe a part of that is their diet and the minerals they get, but maybe a little bit of it is all that pine they get to consume too.
We do have a lot of pine trees. No shortage of them around here. Hello.
Oh, Shiloh. It's like I want to pet her so bad, but she's a mop. Yeah. Like, you instantly get drenched when you pet her. Oh. She's happy in it, though. She doesn't mind the rain at all.
Scout doesn't even look as bad as you.
No. Scout, he always keeps a rather white coat.
Well.
She just pawed at me. You want to show them your tricks? Shiloh, can you sit? Good girl. Can you shake? Oh, good girl, Shiloh. Good girl. She's a smart dog. She's the smartest girl. Yes, she is. Good girl, Shiloh.
I'm gonna need you to train Scout.
Oh.
Scout in there, please.
She's like, I'm trying to train y'all. Oh. Oh. They love being scratched there. Shiloh.
What was that?
She had a energetic moment. She's good about not chasing the goats or the babies or anything like that. She has a lot of experience being around them and keeping them safe. So we're glad to have her over here. And Bear is doing really well over with the large herd that doesn't have any littles.
Hello.
Oh.
No.
She said, give me a big hug.
Pet Dottie.
Yeah, she gets jealous.
You have pretty eyes, Shiloh.
She does. Oh my goodness. Good girl. Did the little ones come out here?
No.
They stayed up?
Yeah. Besides, yeah, I was like...
Okay, yeah.
I was a full-grown goat for a second.
Okay, Nova is huge. So, if you look on the left, that's Nova, Emma's girl, who's like almost 7 weeks old, versus Dottie on the right, who is almost 2 years old.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is a fast-growing girl.
Big.
No. And then, back here, we've got Dovey in the kind of in the middle of the frame, and then her girl Dawn beside her. And Dawn is pretty big too. She's growing fast.
Where's Phoebe?
And she sticks with her mom. Phoebe, where is Phoebe? Did she stay with her babies? I have a hard time believing that she would stay with them. Oh, there's Phoebe, way up the hill. I'll zoom in. Can you see her?
Oh, I see her.
You see that? She blends in so well.
Yeah.
Phoebe's like, oh, them babies will probably be okay.
Far away from them as possible.
I've got to go eat. I'll check in on them later. Yeah, it's interesting how some coats really blend in with the surroundings. Like Penny, she blends in pretty well. Whereas Ice does not. And whoop, let me go back this way. That right there is Baby Belle. She sticks out too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like that their coats blend in, but other times I'm like, man, I wish I could see everybody. But look at Shiloh. Just watching them. If she senses anything is not normal, she takes off barking, and she really is an amazing
good.
dog.
She knows her job.
Mm-hmm.
Dottie.
Oh, Dottie. And of course, I hate to say I have a favorite,
Mm-hmm.
but Dottie, she is the most special. She really is.
I wish you could video her run.
I know.
Her waddle.
I mean, look at her wide stance. It's unbelievable.
Cowboy.
One thing we'll have to monitor as we milk the goats is their body condition. As you look at Honey, obviously she is a lot thinner than what she was a few weeks ago. And in part, that has to do with her kind of being put up today. They're all a little bit thinner than usual. But also, she's a dairy animal. And just like dairy cows, dairy goats, they put a lot of their energy into producing milk rather than putting on muscle. So it's something we'll have to monitor and make sure she's getting enough feed intake to where her body condition doesn't get too bad. We want her to still maintain herself, but as a dairy animal, you do see that they get pretty thin when they are in milk. So just something to keep an eye on and make sure she doesn't get too thin, and adjusting her feed. Because she is making a lot of milk. Her and her twin sister Sugar make quite a bit of milk. So definitely very dairy. And the turkeys are some other creatures that really don't mind the rain at all. Honestly, I think they like it. Must feel good to their feathers or something. But it doesn't seem to bother them at all. While the rest of the herd is distracted, let's go check on Mia and Mona, who did not join us on the little walk.
They've been out all day, so they might be a little sleepy.
Oh, yeah.
Just didn't feel like doing all that traveling.
Yeah, I saw them out the window hopping all over the place. They spend a lot more energy than the big ones do. The bigs don't really hop around like that.
Careful.
Oh, yeah. It's quite muddy. Careful steps walking in here. Oh, my gosh. They think we're about to feed them. No, we're not. Well, we will, but not this very second. Y'all go graze. That's why we let you out. Go graze on some stuff. You need more than grain and hay. Oh, here they are. They can hear everyone rushing down. Oh, they're like, why did y'all leave us? Y'all didn't get your permission slip signed.
They juked you,
Yeah, they did. One thing you'll notice that's great about Shiloh is, well, what you want to see in the guardian dogs. Not spending too much attention on the little goats. Yeah, she checks in on them like all the other goats, but then she goes on with what she's working on. Sniffing, marking, and looking around. So, she's just amazing. Oh, you got your little friends. Y'all go play together. Y'all actually gonna go on the field trip now, Mia, Mona? They are. Oh, play on the rock. Who's gonna be queen of the rock? I don't think any of y'all can push Dawn down yet. Other than Nova, of course. Oh, I'm glad to see them go out there. They do like to climb on that log.
Yeah, maybe we can get some of those logs moved into here or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They are heavy.
Yeah. Someone is supposed to come get those. They've been laying there for over a month or multiple months. Yeah. But I guess if they don't come get it, we could just maybe drag some in here and let them climb on it. I don't know. It's heavy, though.
It is, yeah.
We need the whole crew. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us on a little rainy day walk. Join us next time as we add an animal or two to the farm. You can comment what you think it's going to be and then find out probably on Monday's video.
Exciting.
Yeah. And don't forget, y'all, if you have a dream, go for it.
Bye, y'all.